Yes, ladies and gentlemen, gotta be a bit more considerate.
That was outrageous. That is gonna.
It's gonna hit it.
That's one for the books because
Yeah,
it has never ever been at that volume
exactly.
before.
Exactly.
The reason that it was at that volume is because we're currently we're at Martin's residence of living.
That's right.
Although it looks like we could be anywhere.
We could be.
Where do you think we are? Where do you think I'm going to put us?
I'm not sure. Maybe the Bahamas.
No, I'm not. No, that's standard.
Space.
I might make it something really uncomfortable to watch.
Why?
Because we're just here having a conversation, and behind us there's like
something uncomfortable to watch. I'm like
worms.
Yeah, but what?
Just like
you don't take it as anyway. You just
a 1 hour time lapse of like worms just all moving, on top of one another, or like a piece of fruit going moldy, like a time lapse of a piece of fruit.
That sounds horrendous. That is.
What would you?
Pure.
What do you suggest?
Foolishness.
What do you suggest?
I've already suggested something.
Space and the beach.
Yeah.
We got to find a middle ground between my thing and your thing. Because.
Okay.
Worms in space?
Worms in space?
I don't know if there's footage of that.
I don't think there is footage of that.
Although I might be able to create something with AI if I just give it the phrase worms in space and see what it gives me.
Imagine that.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea.
But thank you everyone for coming along to our second episode where it's just me and...
You're addressing the people.
I am, because we have to. We've just come in and like completely disregarded them, but they're here, they're watching, they're listening.
I hope they are.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not just hope, I know. So to everyone out there, thank you for always watching and or listening.
It is much appreciated.
And we're back. This is episode 52. We haven't said that yet. Okay? You jumped the gun a little bit then.
This is number 52.
It is.
You're also, to celebrate the occasion, wearing PlayStation branded slippers.
I am.
I've never seen such a thing. They've even got the trademark for the PlayStation logo.
Well, my mum got them for me.
Where from?
I don't know.
Where'd you buy something like that?
I don't know. I think she went TK Maxx.
TK Maxx? I didn't know this. Wow. I didn't know there was a market for slippers with a PlayStation logo.
Neither did I. It was completely unrelated.
Are they comfortable?
They are.
Do you think the fact that they're PlayStation branded enhances the comfort, or compared to other slippers that you've had?
These are my first slippers.
No.
Yep.
I feel like I've seen you wearing some of those big, like, ones that wrap around your foot, like huge donut slippers or something like that. Homer Simpson's head, or like...
No, you're talking about the duck ones.
Yeah. I have this very, like, hazy... It might have been when you lived with Grant or something. I feel like I've definitely seen you in, like, big slippers before.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I forgot about them, actually. The duck ones.
That's crazy.
Because they
pulled that out my memory.
Yeah, it's crazy, yeah. And it's... they make a sound as well. They make a duck sound.
Well, like a quack.
Yeah, like 3 quacks. Two times.
That'd be cooler if you pushed the button and it made the PlayStation 1 noise.
That would be sick. But they're more like... They're more like shoes, because you wore them like shoes.
But now I think about it, I don't know if that would be sick, because how many times am I sitting there at home pushing my feet to make noises?
I don't know.
That's like...
Because it was only on one of them.
How often did you sit there and quack your foot?
Never.
Well, then...
Unless I wanted to.
You could say that about anything. I didn't do anything unless I wanted to.
Yeah, but like, you're talking about like, if you're just doing them randomly, right?
I'm just saying, what's the, like, the benefit.
did I just think, I wanted to do that, so I did it? No, I didn't do it. Just if I was showing somebody like you, I'll do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So there's no. I'm assuming they cost a bit of extra money, slippers that make noises. So
again, my mom got me them. So.
Yeah. But my point is that the fact that they quack means
Quack.
little to the user. You know, you show it off every now and then, but it's not like you sat at home quacking your feet.
No, and you're right.
So I've come to the conclusion, actually, that slippers that make noise are bullshit.
Right, okay. You've come to that conclusion.
You know what else is bullshit?
What?
This cushion.
Okay.
Friends are the family we find along the way.
That's true. What do you mean? You are bullshit.
I guess it is.
Are we saying we're not family? Is that what you're saying?
Obviously, it's true. I didn't take you for a guy to have a cushion with an inspirational quote on.
It came with the place.
Came with the place.
Yes.
That's even funnier. That means it's just like a general message for anyone that comes into contact with this cushion.
Or rents this place.
I kind of like that better than you going out and buying that cushion, because there's something about that image that I can't handle.
Why? It seems so ludicrous. It's amazing. It's good.
I believe in the sentiment of what the cushion is saying, but it's a bit on the nose. That's what I'd say.
I mean, there's a lot of shit out there like that. So
live, laugh, love.
Yeah, all that bullshit. Yeah.
Again, the heart's in the right place for sure.
But first, coffee or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh, you mean like you don't have to be mad here, but it helps, that sort of shit. Like I need my coffee in the morning, sort of. All signs.
I had one in my last place that said that. It's like.
What did it say?
But first, let me get a coffee or something. But first.
And you bought that for yourself?
No.
Oh.
I would have it here already, showing you if I had it. I just had it in that other place as well.
Did these paintings also come with the place?
Yes. You're definitely right, sir.
I was going to say, you don't strike me as someone to have...
There's one behind the green screen as well. But it's just, the city of New York.
Oh, the one behind us?
Yeah.
Because these three definitely aren't New York.
No, that's probably like Italy.
Yeah, I wanted to say Italy for some reason.
Italy, France.
They're horrendously generic.
I mean, yeah, they probably are. They've probably gone to a place.
Do they add anything? Do they make you feel more cultured having art in the room? In The Sims, when you like add a painting, like the Sim can be like depressed, and then you add a painting to the room, and he walks over to it, and his happiness goes up because it like it makes him feel like there's something going on in the room.
I don't give a shit.
So if they were gone, you feel like
nothing.
You wouldn't change how you felt at all.
If they weren't here, it wouldn't change how I feel about the room. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I think it's kind of nice that they're here. For sure. Like, because you've got like no other, well, obviously you've got like stickers and all the stuff that you use, but...
I've got another picture behind the chest of drawers that fell back there by accident. And it's...
and you've never retrieved it?
No. It is mine.
What does it depict?
It depicts Alien and Predator playing chess. I like that. I really
That's
like
funny.
that.
That is funny. I think it's funnier because these three pictures are here. Because they're like actual art, and then you've just got alien. It's like having dogs playing poker. It's kind of like Jack. I love that he has like one piece of art up in his whole flat, and it's the Mona Lisa.
No, he has another one in the living room.
Yeah, well, no, he does. He has the Mona Lisa, which is now in his toilet.
Yeah.
It was originally like the focal point of the room. Like it was on like the main lounge wall, and it was just the Mona Lisa.
But now it's in the toilet when you're taking shit.
That's so
like,
funny. Yeah,
she blesses your shit, bro.
Yeah,
so.
And then he's got the one
with God.
that came with the place that he found in a drawer that was already there, and it's a picture. It's like a dark brown sort of picture of this man sat like that, and it's very gaunt and ghastly, and it's got this very dark vibe around it. And he looked into who painted it and who the man was, and it's really weird actually because the guy who painted it, his name escapes me, which is terrible because I've known about this for ages. But Harry Barden told me about him, and when we were in Denmark, we saw one of his sculptures, and Harry took a picture of me next to the sculpture, like imitating it. And then Jack found this picture in this drawer that was painted by him, and the man is a gay man who lived in the 1940s, who was like, he had to hide that he was gay because it was the 1940s.
I get that.
And that's why the picture has the dark aura that it has. And Jack just found that in a drawer, and that's the only other piece of art. That and the Mona Lisa.
No, there is that other one.
What, you mean the big fucking...
Yeah.
The big frame that says shut the fuck up in big black text. Actually, when you think about it, those three pieces of art, the Mona Lisa, the repressed gay man, not repressed, the oppressed gay man,
yeah,
and shut the fuck up. That's crazy 3 pieces of art to have in your home.
That's great. No, I have a good time every time there. It's great.
How have you been, Martin? What have you been up to?
Chilling, you know, the standard.
That's such a lame response.
I know. No, I've not been doing too much. I've been streaming.
The flow. You got a good flow still.
Yeah.
Strong.
Yeah, strong flow.
No prostate problems.
Not yet.
I've been streaming too.
You've been streaming shit? I thought you were talking about piss.
The prostate controls your piss. I don't really want to get into the male anatomy, but I can explain it to you.
I thought the prostate...
No, that's the muscle
was in your ass.
Yeah, that's where it resides.
Right,
but
okay.
It is the muscle.
For
you know,
the piss.
Yeah, you know that like thing that you can flex to make you piss. That's the prostate. That's the muscle that you
learn
flex.
Something new every day.
If you flex that muscle, you'll like last longer. You'll be able to hold piss for longer. You'll be able to last longer in bed. It's the same muscle that women have to like do Kegels. Not the prostate. Women don't have prostates, but it's that same like.
Yeah, same.
It's the male equivalent of doing a Kegel.
So, right, okay, fair enough. Because
just some information for you.
I mean, I do.
Are you flexing it now? Because that makes me uncomfortable.
No.
Because I am.
Right. So you flexing it and me flexing it. It makes you uncomfortable. If I don't, it's okay.
The moral of the story is you've got to have
hypocrisy. That is.
The moral of the story is you've got to have a good pelvic floor at any rate.
I can't hold my piss for a very long time.
I used to be in a predicament when I go with my dad in his lorry. He's a lorry driver. I've explained this. Yeah. It was a problem because service stations in Europe are
ludicrous.
Well, there's just like 50-mile gaps in between them sometimes and stuff like that. So a
whole hour just before you can even piss.
Yeah, we'll be coming up to one and he'd be like, Jack, do you need to like eat anything or use the bathroom? Because there's not going to be another service station for like 50 to 100 miles. And I'll be like, don't even trip. Like, don't even. I'll be like, don't worry about it, Dad.
Even if I didn't need to piss, I would go to the toilet and piss.
I didn't want to burden him. obviously, I understand that I became a bigger burden.
Yeah, by doing that.
But my intentions were pure. And then as soon as like I'd watch the service station go by and be like, sailing, you know, on the road again, heading down the road. And then all of a sudden that feeling, that's where the prostate comes into play. And I'd be like,
stretch that shit out.
I'd look at him driving and I'd be like, you're stressed enough as it is. You know, driving's like a...
Why don't I just tell him I need a piss and he'll be fine?
It'd be physically... No, it's a physically taxing job, man. Like, it's fatiguing, driving all day. And that's why they limit it. He has like they have discs. They have to track like how long they've been driving. You can only drive for so many hours, and then you've got to like log how long you were driving for and then park up and log how long you slept for. It's like the last thing he needs.
My dad used to be a truck driver as well.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
You go with him? Martin DeVerge Sr.?
Never. He only does the repairs on them now.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's cool that he's like, he was on the front line and now he's retreated into like, you know, the barracks.
I guess so. I think it just pays more.
Pays more.
So it was more of like longer journeys. And staying at home, closer to home if you work there. Like, it was just better than staying out all the time over there, but like getting paid.
Whereabouts did he used to do it?
Obviously it was in America.
Oh, I see.
So
on the open road.
The open road, yeah.
America's a whole different beast.
Yeah. It's a whole nother journey.
Martin DeVerge Sr. hitting the road.
That's right.
Wow.
He had
an 18-wheeler.
I need to ask him some stories about it, to be honest, see what happens.
Did he have an 18-wheeler?
I don't know. This is what I'm saying. I need to ask him stories about it. I just knew that he did it, but like I don't know much about it.
Mm.
It wasn't interesting to me, but it is now. So
yeah, I mean, I can see. I really appreciate having the opportunity to go with my dad, but if I just listened to his tales, it definitely would be bored. I wouldn't be as interested as if I didn't go with him. You know?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. But what about you? How are you? What you been doing?
I'm good, man. I had that bubble bath earlier.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning.
You rang me and you asked me what I was doing, and I just bought bubble bath.
Nice. Yep.
It wasn't actually bubble bath. It was a muscle soak.
Okay, you need to soak the muscles, yeah?
Every now and then you've got to look after number one, you know? Sometimes you got to soak those muscles. But I don't know. I said that it was going to be like 3 hours. Sometimes I do soak.
Moistable.
For like what?
Oh, you got me in the second one. Nice.
It sounded like you said moist the balls.
The bull.
The bull?
Yeah.
What's the bull?
You know, cow?
A bull?
Yeah, a bull, yeah. Right. So I said first, I said drench the cow. And you like went past that, and I was like, cool.
Why did you say drench the cow?
Because we're talking about more like soaking your muscles.
Yeah.
So I went off that, and I was thinking of other words that meant being wet.
Okay.
Like drench.
Yeah.
And I added an animal to it, just as a president, just like muscles, but they're animals.
As a president?
Yeah.
We're going off the map here. This is because of the conversation we had outside, isn't it?
No. This is literally...
You saw a cat. You saw a cat, and you were dressed in a fucking...
oh, God.
What are they called?
Fucking...
What are they called? What you're wearing?
Hoodie.
Oodie.
Oodies, yeah, I guess so.
You were wearing one of them that was covered in cats whilst talking to a cat. And I said, well, I didn't even say it. I just laughed.
This has nothing to do with
just
that
laughed
conversation.
At you. And
nothing.
then you said, I don't see how there's any connection between me wearing this and that cat. And now we've started having a conversation here.
It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with that.
And you have...
You know that I always come up with random shit anyway.
You've introduced a cow into a situation where there's no need to be a cow to get me back.
No, not at all. I wasn't even thinking about that till you've just mentioned it now again. I was like, what are you talking about? And then you just said the cat thing. I was like,
you were talking about the cow thing to justify talking about a ball.
No.
This is a crazy secret. Look, this is transient discourse right here.
I said it because you were talking about soaking yourself, your muscles, right?
I get 80% of what you said.
Right, okay. So then I just came out with bullshit like I do on a regular basis. And I just said...
That was quite a good way to tie it all together, actually. It's bullshit. But yeah, I had a bath. But it actually ended up being like a 15-minute bath.
Wow. Not a 3 hour and a half.
I know,
bath,
I told you it was going to be a long reflective soak where I mulled all my problems over. But no, what happened actually is I made some music that I didn't... I made some music, and then because it's been a real sunny day, I had a cold bath.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
A cold...
Not cold, but like... Not... Normally...
I had to think about that for a second. I was like, okay, you had a cold bath.
Yeah, just like lukewarm.
Right.
No, I didn't do a cold plunge or anything like that.
I was like, you put ice in that shit.
Nah, it was more...
I would just be like, what was the point in the muscle relax if you're in there for less than a second on a cold bath? That would have been ludicrous.
I lay in there for a bit. Like 8 minutes maybe.
In the cold one? In the cold bath?
It was like temperature on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say it was like a 6.5.
I mean, okay, that's more than half.
In between 5.5 and 6.5, somewhere in that region.
That ain't even lukewarm. That's just warm. Because it's not hot. It's just warm.
4.8.
So below half seems to
minimum 4.8. That's as low as I'm going. I can't say it was any colder than that.
Right. So yeah, it's still warm. Lukewarm would be about like a 2.5 to 3.
But normally I'd like do like a 9.2.
Right. Okay.
And I stand like...
People are gonna be watching this. Like, are they actually rating the hotness of how much you have in the bath?
Yeah. It's important because sometimes I want to casserole myself.
Sometimes you go for a 10.
Well, I make it a 10. Like when I'm making the bath, like I go full hog, all hot water, like
right,
crazy energy bills and all that. And then I get in it. Well, I dip my toe in. I'm like, what the fuck have I done? This is like a volcano. I've created a cauldron situation here.
I'm cooking myself.
So then, I introduce a bit of cold water, but I like my baths full. I'm a big guy. I'm a tall...
Full?
No, wait. I'm a tall dude. Right?
Right, you are, yeah. So it means the surface of the water is going to come a bit higher.
Sometimes I get in a bath and like my legs are sticking out and that's horrible.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Like having like most of my body and then just my feet cold.
Oh,
and then I have to make a decision. I can put my feet in, but then like the water will be like up to here. And I'm like, I think I'd rather have cold feet because there's less of my feet than there is of the upper half of my body. Right. So it becomes a whole thing.
So you need a big bath. You don't have a big bath.
Well, the bath I've got now is cool.
Okay.
It's
big enough.
Yeah. It's long enough for me to like lay down and my whole body up to my neck is submerged.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what...
Big boy shit.
Yeah, that's what I need. But yeah, I fill the bath up pretty high with absolutely molten water. And then I start introducing cold and then I'll stand in it with my feet. I'll just stand there like scalding hot feet until I can like hack lowering myself down into it.
Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
At what point during the bath do you like go, now I'm just sitting in a bath full of my own shit?
Well, it comes with every bath, which is really today why I had a 15-minute bath, because actually the purpose of it wasn't really relaxing, it was cleansing.
So you were like, oh,
that's what you've got to define before you get in a bath. You got to define, am I here to wash or am I here to relax? Because would you then, in those days, would you then have a shower first and then have a bath to relax? Or you just like... Well, I have the option to have a shower or a bath. So now I can use the bath if I want to relax and use the shower if I want to... Like, I use the shower, like, most days for, like, general washing.
Cleanliness, yeah.
But then, like, once or twice a week, I'll have a bath. And that'll be, like, muscle...
A treat.
Yeah, muscle relax, Epsom salts.
Fair.
All that good shit. And I'll do, like, skincare and all
that. Yeah. You put yourself a face mask?
Yeah, you know.
Standard. Okay, cool.
What are you about to say?
What?
I saw something dawn upon you then.
Oh, I was going to say, now that we're done with the bullshit, what I want to know is the movie, okay?
What movie?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Last time we talked, you were like, I've got another one, and let's talk about it in the podcast.
I said I had another movie.
Yeah, you did say that. So like, I fucking forgot what name you gave it, but you gave it some fucking weird-ass name. As always.
I can't remember.
Wow.
We had The Forest, The Dog, and Mecca. Did we talk about the Mecca one?
We didn't talk about Mecca. But we don't need to talk about Mecca just yet.
You want to keep that on the DL?
Yeah, keep that on the DL. Mecca's like, once we've made the other two films.
That sounds so ominous. Like we've just said the word Mecca with like no context and said, keep that on the DL.
Yeah, Mecca bingo. There you go.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Another film I did.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you...
Yeah, I'll keep pondering it, but no, it's not.
Also, to our viewers, I don't know if you remember. Remember when we went out? You were fucked.
Parts of it. I remember parts of that evening.
But do you remember me?
No, I do not remember that, Martin.
So I got myself a tattoo.
As if you showed me that.
I showed you.
No,
that,
you
yeah.
didn't.
I did, yeah.
And
you disregarded it. It was like it's a mute point.
Oh, that was an interesting evening.
That was a very interesting evening. Did you go back to Jack's house?
Oh my God. Well, okay. So on Friday, our friends Heart Sauce released a new song called Heartworms. You should go listen to that.
Definitely.
I might even throw it at the end of this episode, maybe.
Hit them.
Yeah, that's Heart Sauce. Go listen to those guys. But they had a single release party at the bar Little Sister here in Leicester, and me and Martin obviously went to support our good friends. And
that's right.
I had a couple of beers before I came out. No, before I came out.
Right.
Before I came out.
Yeah.
It was Friday night, you know, and I was like...
You had a good feeling.
Yeah, I had a couple of beers. And then I arrived, and it's just a good vibe. There's so many people there that I've not seen in so long, you know. It was so sick, like...
Okay, yeah.
Why are you laughing?
No, just, you know, the whole evening was great. You just got way too drunk, extremely too quick. I don't even know a time when you weren't drunk at that. Like, I came in not drunk, and I could, like, from the moment I saw you, I felt like you were drunk already.
Yeah. I looked at my statement the next day at how many drinks I bought, and it was...
You kept staying there. I was like,
I'm glad that I stayed, because I did speak to...
What can you remember from that? I stayed, got super fucked up. Don't remember anything.
No. I remember talking to everyone. I remember talking to John. I remember talking to Niall. I remember talking to Ollie. I remember talking to Lewis. I remember talking to Jordan. I also remember accidentally hitting someone in the face. Definitely remember that.
Do you know who it was?
Yeah, I do, but I don't want to put them on blast.
Okay. Fair enough.
Because I feel bad enough already.
It wasn't even that.
I saw Alice yesterday.
You didn't even hit them that fucking hard at all. But like, you took it very bad because I don't know, you hit someone. Well, you were drunk.
No, so. It was more, I seem to remember how fucking fast my arm was moving. Like, it felt like it was really hard in my memory. I remember doing it. I remember most parts of the evening. And then we went to West.
Right.
And had a boogie. Sang some silly songs. I even remember the moment you left us, which was...
But I showed you this in West.
Yeah, obviously there's parts of the evening that have slipped away from me. But I remember all the main beats. For sure.
Right, yeah.
We were talking to John, or I was talking to John for quite a while. Outside, little sister outside, about life. I always love talking to John.
You were like, those people, we know them people. And I was like, okay.
What, hot
sauce? We should go talk to them. No, I don't know. I don't know if it was hot sauce. Might have been somebody else. But you were like, go talk to them. And I was like, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I always over-anticipate the grandiosity of an evening. I'm always like, oh, it's hot sauce's big night. We got to be like, we were talking about surging the crowd.
Which I thought was like searching the crowd.
Yeah,
like, what were we searching for? Who was... Because the first thing that you said was, Brogan told me as soon as they start to surge the crowd.
He did.
And I was like, for what? I was like, just because I kept thinking you said we have to surge the crowd. For what? But then you're like, surge the crowd. And then I got it. And I was like,
Third Gym, red and blue.
Yeah, Surge.
Lieutenant Surge.
Yeah, that's right. You would have said that, I would have got it instantly.
I should have said that.
I would have got it instantly.
Yeah, I just wanted, to support the guys and have a good time.
Wanted to
have a good time. Which I felt like I did. I felt awful.
The next day?
The next day I felt so bad.
Did you go to Jack's house?
No, I actually didn't. I live in the same building as Jack.
I know you do.
So use the word flat, not house.
Flat, whatever. Oh my God, what's the difference?
There's a multitude of difference, but that's neither here nor there. No, I didn't.
No, fair enough.
Because I passed out, I think, like immediately.
You kept saying you wanted to throw up, but you couldn't.
Oh my God. Beer's so bad, man. Like
it does hit you.
It was just all sugar. It's just so...
Does that hurt when you drink it?
Hurt?
Yeah.
Oh, my teeth?
Yeah.
Oh, no. No, it's only like things that are like crazy high, like chocolate, that are like all sugar.
Fair.
But a cup of tea hurts.
With sugar?
Yeah.
But without, it's fine?
Yeah, it's fine. I think beer is just learning. Although, saying that...
Saturated sugars.
Last night, I did have crazy pain. I need to get it sorted, man. I need to get some teeth removed. And do you know the band 100 Gex?
No.
They're like I guess the word is hyper pop. They're like a duo, and they've just released a new album, and there's this song on it called I Got My Tooth Removed. And it's like this big ballad about, it's like, I brushed every day, talking about how like it doesn't hurt me every single day, so I don't get it sorted, but I probably should. It's like, I'm listening to that a lot at the moment. I'm in that predicament.
Please do.
Well, it's more, Martin, because I went to the dentist and I've just got a tumultuous history with healthcare in general. But
so your fear of needles, I think. You think that every time you're going to go to one of them, it's going to be like, they're going to inject shit into you?
Well, they are.
Not every time that you go. Not for everything.
This, what I need done here,
no,
for sure. I don't think that every single time. Like I went to a not that that's incredibly personal information.
Don't go
I went to the doctor a few months ago.
Don't go into it.
I have no qualm with going to a doctor's. I just simply have lost consciousness
a fair few times.
Yeah, sometimes
that can be scary.
Sometimes around needles and sometimes not around needles.
Yeah. I'm not judging you. I just like.
And last time I went to the dentist, they told me I need like 7 or 8 different things done. So,
Jesus.
Well, that was just one dentist's opinion. I got not thrown out, but like struck off the register of the dentist I had previously that I went to all throughout my childhood.
Why?
Because
is this more personal shit?
This is fine. I have no problem telling this story. I went to get a root canal done, went to see Drake in Amsterdam, and he cancelled. And we were meant to just be there for like 24 hours. We didn't book a hotel. We were just going to see Drake and then bounce. And maybe like 4 or 5 hours before the concert, we're in Amsterdam at the Heineken factory. And it becomes apparent that I have a serious tooth problem. The pain begins. But I'm like, it's kind of bearable. It's not really bearable, but it's like, I want to see Drake. So like, I'm a bear this. Mm-hmm. Drake cancels. So then so then we're just there. And we spend most of our evening like in a McDonald's. I remember being so drunk, sat in this McDonald's near like an automatic door that just kept opening, and it was so cold, and I had like the worst tooth pain. And then we went to the airport really early just because it was like warmer, and we sat there for like 3-4 hours.
Should have slept.
We were trying, but like one of us had to stay awake to like
keep a hold of the shit.
No, when we had to get the plane. Mm-hmm. And then I'd driven, Martin. So once we landed, after all that no sleep, maybe I slept on the plane for like an hour tops, I had to drive a vehicle. And I was with the Suffolks, and everyone was so tired and so angry about the whole situation that they all just fell asleep instantly as they got in the car. So then I had to drive from Luton back here in a malaise.
Malaise?
Yeah, that's the only word I'd use to describe it, to be perfectly honest with you. That's the only time that I've ever been driving, and I have been worried. Because,
you might pass out.
Well, I'm like falling asleep. That's happening. I'm like, something happens when you're driving and you're tired where like your eyes just fall, like they fall shut and you cannot like, it takes an incredible amount of effort to keep them open. So yeah, that was terrible. And then I got home.
I know that feeling, bro. It's happened to me before. Obviously, I've never driven, but like, even on like a bus, I would just be like looking outside the window, and all of a sudden I would just be like waking up, and it's like, how the fuck? I'm literally listening to music and I'm still falling asleep.
Yeah, and having to drive, and that's happening to you is just
fuck. Like even listening to music doesn't help.
No,
like, what the fuck?
I had like the cold. I had the window open, like everything just to like keep my senses like going. But that was a really bad experience. And then as soon as I got home, I just like collapsed and fell asleep. Woke up at like 6 p.m. And then I just had a very peculiar evening of like trying to sleep through tooth pain and being incredibly exhausted, and like I was in a very odd headspace. And then Went to the dentist the next day and got a root canal done. And that all went fine. Like, I've had lots of injections in my mouth, and I mean, it's fucking awful. It's like one of the things that I wouldn't like to happen again, like, ideally. Mm-hmm. But that was fine. And then I drove to work from there after getting it done, and I was just stood in the kitchen at work, and I just keeled over and fucking landed on the bin and just demolished it. This like plastic bin. And I was like on the floor. I woke up to my coworker, Alan, like
trying
to open the door because the kitchen's so small. He was like, "What's going on?" Yeah, and then I might have refused to pay for that root canal. Maybe I had a bad experience.
Right.
Well, I just didn't go back to the dentist for like 5 years.
And they were like, nope.
It was after a couple of years they were like, no. And then I was cool for a few years. And then this issue has arisen.
You need to get it all sorted out. That's happened, bro. Well, just all at once.
Nah, it's going to be cool, man. We're going to...
I'm not rushing. I'm just letting you know that it has to all happen.
We're going to hit the big time, and I'm going to get me some TV teeth.
Some TV teeth? Fuck's sake.
Man.
You still need to take care of them.
I'm aiming
TV teeth.
I am like flossing and brushing like 4 times a day. So right now, I am being very militant. I have floss in my pockets, man.
Right, okay. Yeah.
Because tooth pain ain't a joke.
It's not a joke, no.
It's really not. It's one of the... I've never...
hair in my...
In your mouth?
No, in my nose.
You got hair in your nose? That's crazy. Was it... I can see, actually, it's hair. It's kind of gnarly, but it's hair from your mustache that's curling up and going into your nose. That's what it is. You need some wax, man. You need some, like...
I do. I need to shave, that's what I need to do. Shave it all off.
All that, if you want to, you know.
A more permanent solution.
You have red hair.
What does that have to do with?
It's funny how everyone on Friday thought that you'd, like, redone that.
Yeah. But it's not been... I don't know what to tell you.
It really does look very vibrant.
Does it?
Yeah, it looks like you've had it re-dyed.
Nah, never. I've had it like rewashed multiple times. So
You gonna experiment with any different colours?
no.
Just red. Is that your favourite colour?
Yeah.
Ah.
And it's gonna be one time as well.
One time?
One time.
Why?
For now.
That's one time for now, so it could be 2.
Could be, but as of now, I don't want to have any other colour. But like in the future, there could be a time where I change my mind. You know what I mean? But it's only to do with that dyeing your hair this colour when you don't have when you have to like bleach your hair is very bad. Very bad for your hair.
Yeah, I know. They say that. Obviously, my mum's a hairdresser, and her and my sister have bleached their hair like all their life. But she has told me that it's very bad for your hair. I used to get my hair chemically straightened when I was a kid. I used to hate having...
curly hair.
Yeah, obviously my hair's naturally really curly if I just leave it. But all the punk bands at the time, like all the pop punk thing that was happening like in the early 2000s, they all had like straight fringes like over their face.
And you wanted that?
I just wanted that, so...
You wanted to imitate that?
Yeah, so I was like, you're a hairdresser. There's got to be some magic that can make my hair straight. I used to straighten it and get it chemically straightened. And then really all of this is dictated by girls.
How long does it stay straightened for?
Well, my hair's like crazy curling. So like even chemically straighten it doesn't really do that much. I think I had it done like once every 5 years or something like that. I've not had it done in a very long time.
1 every 5 years? Okay.
Yeah. It's like a whole treatment thing that you have done.
For how long?
I think it took like as long as like dyeing hair takes, if I recall. It was a similar process.
Right, okay.
But then I'd never dyed my hair until like last year. But I kind of want to get more into it. It's not like, I don't know. You get to an age where like hair becomes something that
What colour would you go?
We're gonna die anyway, so I may as well dye my hair at some point.
Yeah, that's why I say like try shit once, see what happens.
I think my next move is gonna be introducing some redoing what I've had here, maybe a shade darker, and then I'm gonna mess around with like. You ever seen like pictures of like Frankenstein's wife? She has like a white bolt of lightning streaked through her hair.
That's what I was thinking that, yeah, the white streak, yeah.
Yeah, something
Add a streak to it.
Well, you see how my roots are coming back? I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
They're like, it's lighter there.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool if I could have like white running through the black.
Oh, okay.
Also, and then I'm gonna mess around with like, I need to find a really, really strong gel. Or I saw something on TikTok actually.
A very strong gel.
Yeah, there was a musician and she was getting ready for the Brits and she was doing her hair. Mm-hmm. And she literally just dumped a whole tub of lube into her hand, like the whole fucking bottle, and then just ran it through her hair. And it like slicked it back because my hair's so like fucking unruly. Like it just...
A whole fucking tub?
Yeah, I use like there's so much... As soon as I got out the fucking shower, the bath earlier, I washed it and dried it. And then I put so much wax in it. And it's fully slicked back. But slowly, over like half an hour, it just returns to like...
The fold.
This sort of generic shape. So I need something heavy duty, you know? And then I want to go slick back with the white and streaks. But yeah, that's probably going to come along with the next song that I release after this one.
Okay, that's good. I like that.
I got some ideas.
You know, have you thought about the film that you said?
Yeah, nothing
comes up?
No.
Fuck.
I don't even remember saying that.
You not remember? When was it? We talked about doing a podcast on Sunday. So I called you on Saturday. Remember?
Saturday was a difficult day for me.
Because I said, yeah. No, wait, when did you... No, you messaged me yesterday, right?
I messaged you, I think it was Sunday night. And then you got back to me yesterday. And I missed it because I was rehearsing.
Right, yeah. I think it might have been Saturday, yeah, when I called you. I was like, what are you doing?
I probably said I was hungover.
Yeah, you did. You don't remember much from that.
Well, I worked a full day as well. I say I worked a full day. I woke up like 5 minutes before I need to be at work. I just not put my phone on charge or anything. I just like passed out. Woke up, my phone was off. So I didn't even know what time it was. Opened my laptop 5 minutes to... It could have been 4 in the afternoon. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just coincidentally, I woke up... I got to work 15 minutes later than I normally would have. But then it was just like, oh my God, I feel terrible.
Of course, yeah. If you're late with people that night, you're like, it's just like, fuck.
Yeah, I hate being late.
Yeah.
And then beer, man, or just alcohol. It's a depressant. It's not good.
It depresses you.
It does.
Yeah. But like, I just thought, coming straight from here, straight to Little Sisters. I don't know. I looked at the time, and I just had like a really long shower. So I was like, fuck. So then when I got there, I was late, and I was just like, drinking's gonna get me even more lit. So let me go for that. Went for a few, but then at the end when I came back, I was like, fuck, I don't wanna be drinking. But I did come back, and I still like play some games for a bit. And then I went to sleep. Woke up next morning, messaged you.
I remember coming in, and I remember you leaving us around. It was.
Do you remember why I left?
No, you just disappeared in my head. Like you just disappeared because it was in between McDonald's and
your house.
Yeah.
So I saw Ace.
Oh really?
Ace, yeah. And I was like, he recognized me straight away. I was like, yo, what's going on?
I saw him maybe a month or two ago.
And I was like, oh, did you not see Jack? I was like, no, was that Jack? Well, I said ølund, but it was like, oh, I just missed him. I should have said hello. It's like, oh yeah, but they were just you were like on a mission. Every time, as soon as you guys get to McDonald's, it's from their home as quickly as possible.
This has just reminded me.
As quickly, like it has to be like seconds, bro.
This has just reminded me.
If you lived next to a McDonald's, you would. That's it. You don't need to go anywhere else.
This has just reminded me of. It wasn't that night. It was another night. I don't know if you were there.
When?
But we were doing that walk back from McDonald's to.
I think I was there. Jack threw. Yeah, I was there.
Oh, I keep reliving it. I've not even spoke to him about it since it happened. I've been meaning to speak to him about it because I keep thinking about it and it makes me laugh so much.
It was me, Zara, and Robin walking past, and then the two of you just running and throwing something at that. Was it a drink?
It was a burger.
A burger, yeah.
He threw a burger at a club. At Sophie as we walked past. It was more the way that I just was like, throw that burger
and he was like,
at the bouncers. And there was like a conversation of like, no, I'm not going to do that. And I was like, no, do that. And then he was like, okay. And then he just did it and we ran. But I just have this like split-second image before I started running of the burger sailing through the air towards the group of people.
And then it fucking hit someone.
I don't know if it did. I was running. I was running before it.
It hit some old guy.
You can't relish.
I don't know who it was.
If you're gonna do something like that, you kind of got to accept that you can't stick around to see you've got to just know that it happened.
Yeah.
Because you'll get caught.
But you know that it hit someone. So
I'm glad that you were on the tail end to confirm the hit.
That was like, I was like, I'm not running.
You didn't run? What?
No.
Was there any response?
What?
Was there any?
There was, but I just didn't look. I saw that I hit someone. The girls confirmed it with me, and I just kept walking past it. Didn't look. I was deaf to it all. Huh? So what? My name? Nah, I don't know.
I just find it funny that I've seen him multiple times since then, and I've just not spoke to him about it.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that was very funny.
But yeah, so you were on that warpath to get home, and I just went the other way. I walked with him, and he was just telling me that he went to church.
Yeah, that's last time I saw him. He was coming from church, I think.
Youth group, whatever.
Yeah. He seems good.
Yeah. He seems all right. I did say that I was gonna go out on Saturday, but then I didn't go out, so I didn't message him. But next time, I'll message him, see what it says.
I like going out when there's something to celebrate, Martin. I don't go out
just to go out.
I don't really. We go weeks
without going out.
So when I do go out, I like to do it properly. Because
alcohol's not a friend.
If you drank on your own, it would be like the saddest fucking. For me, like I can't imagine like having a drinking habit where I did it on my own a lot. You know, that would be like, because it's such a messy experience. If you're out celebrating, you can get messy. You know what I mean? But like, if you were just messy like that all the time,
you'll be unhinged.
It'd be sad.
Yeah,
for sure.
I just don't tend to drink that much anyway. I fulfill.
It's a depressant.
Yeah, like I don't do it at home. I only do it when I go out. That's the only time I drink, and it's gotta be the only time. Because if I started doing it at home, it's just like you said, it's messy and sad. So I don't want to be doing that anyway. But this is.
We should probably roll on down to our good friend Axe.
Yeah, we should hit the streets. He will be wondering where we're at.
He will, but I've enjoyed this chat between me,
always, bro.
You, and the good people.
The good people.
Indeed.
That's it. You
gotta. Thank you for being here, and thank you for sticking around. It is crazy that it just blows my mind that people pay attention to us and want to listen to us. It's
much love.
I enjoy our conversations, Martin, and I'm glad that other people want to want to also enjoy it and be a part of it. So
if you want to be definitely, like, if you guys want to comment on anything that we need to be doing, you know where we're at, hit us up at,
we've got
Verge.
This is not that deep, bro, and we've got our links.
Yeah, this is not that deep, bro.
On Instagram, our link tree that has everything you need. Our Patreon, my music, Martin's Twitch stuff. It's all there in the link tree. And yeah, just get involved. Like if you want to come say hey.
Hit us up.
Anything else to say, Martin? It's been nice coming here. From rural Spain.
The tree is always brighter on the other side. Don't push too hard or you might get a hernia. Peace out.
Are these wounds in your heart decaying? Anyway, the heart's an instrument, fragile yet beautiful. So why is it always wrong? How do you stay so strong? Going over my head, just like anything anyone ever said. You feel the hole 'cause truth hurts, trying to feel something other than sadness. You've already had this. The heart's an instrument, fragile yet beautiful. So why is it always wrong? How do you stay so strong? It's going over my head, just like anything anyone ever said. It's going over my head, just like anything anyone ever said. It's going over my head. It's going over my head, my head, my head, my head.